Ichigo's gone. We now need a new protagonist for Bleach because he hasn't been back for years.
What are you talking about? I don't get this cold open at all.
Nah, no, that's when they were freaking out in the beginning about where's Ichigo? And I was like, dude's been gone for like 10 minutes probably. The sunset is still happening.
I like how Chad was running in the opening and then he ran in the intro. Like, that's right, Chad. Run towards that plot. Definitely going to be important. You're going to replace Ichigo.
Like, Bleach clearly has enough budget to not have to reuse scenes from episode 1 into its opening. Like, come on.
They couldn't color it, so...
Oh, cool.
Hi.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm Minty.
I'm Annie.
This is FunUntitled. We said every podcast with an FU. We're going over Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War Arc, episode 2. The opening? I gotta listen to the song again, but I really like the, what do you call it? Animation? The appearance? The looks?
The aesthetic?
Yeah. Well, maybe not the pink.
Well, clearly it's an homage to Danganronpa. It couldn't be anything else.
It is that same hot pink color of the blood.
I'm gonna say, not the best Bleach opening though.
I wish it was gold.
I mean, if it plays any... I bet it was red at first and then someone was like, nah, that's scaring kids.
Because the gold is the same color as like the insignias, the numbers.
Oh.
And they don't use the flower motifs enough.
Oh, that's what the opening was. I thought they were just in a bunch of flowers.
Hold up, do you think that matches the corresponding
It'd be
squad?
hella cool if it was.
No, we're gonna have to wait till episode 3 to figure this out.
I'm not gonna pause during every scene though.
That was cool when they had all 13.
Oh, Bleach, I give them credit for not forgetting all the 13 squads, even though the plot sometimes forget them.
My favorite in the old Bleach anime is when they had the ending specific for each squad.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Wasn't there only one of them?
No, I think it had definitely more than like half.
Okay.
You just don't remember like squad 7.
No, no. I mean only one ending did all the squads.
Oh yeah.
Rolling Star.
I don't know the name.
Okay.
So we start off with that Yuki, after Ichigo has come back and cleared his fears, gets a message from Akon, the 3rd seed of the 12th division, saying that the Wanderreach, our German, we gotta stop calling them German. I understand that it's very...
Well, technically we're not supposed to know who these Germans are yet.
Okay, fine, until we know. Which, I was actually a bit blown away when they're like in the very end, Quincy. And I was like, oh right, we don't know that yet. As if it wasn't obvious from the first episode when they had the same bracelet as Uryu. And then when you talk about souls being disappeared, it obviously equals Quincy's because they're the only ones who do that, and the reason why they got eliminated by the Soul Reapers.
Can I say something real fast? I'm very disappointed that these Germans, or Quincy's, aren't using bows and arrows more, because that's what we know the Quincy's for, is using bows and arrows. I kind of feel like this is a Naruto moment where like the Sharingan is used for copying technique. Then in the last arc is like, JK, we make illusions. Sorry, Kurenai.
And then the Susanoo and the Materasu, and things just go off the rails.
And like, no, we'll bring back the Genjutsu later. Don't worry, the moon will be a giant Genjutsu.
Oh yeah, that's different though.
Okay, but I just feel like, like, hey, you established the Quincy's as the bow and arrow users. Show me, like, when that guy is killing his own men, show me some damn arrows. Show me him going pew, pew.
Yeah, you're hoping everyone has bows and arrows in this new Neo Quincy group. You're gonna be sadly disappointed.
I will accept guns.
I think a lot of them has long range, but definitely not all of them.
And that's disappointing.
Yeah. You think with all the different swords that they gave Soul Reapers, they couldn't do the same with the Quincy's.
So yeah, we found out that the 3rd White killed almost all of the 1st division.
I know, crazy, right?
And only one of them gets cremated.
Oh, screw the other ones, the nameless ones. Again, it'd be a little bit more impressive if we knew what the first squad does that's different from the other one.
You know how, like, we did that stupid gag of, like, Yamato's like, alright, burn him. And then we switched to...
Yamamoto.
Yamamoto saying, burn him. And switched to Yuzu cooking.
Oh, yes.
I would love to see if he was the one that burned his 1st lieutenant or not.
What, you think he killed them?
No, like, he's gonna use his own sword to send them off.
Oh, like the flame when they tried to kill Rukia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would've been cool.
What did they use to send this guy out? Did they just kind of push him off a cliff?
Nah, no.
He's going to hell.
So, once they learned of what happened in the Soul Society...
I'm sorry, this voice is so stupid.
I don't even know what Ichigo's doing. He's like running around being like, maybe I gotta do something about the Soul Society. And then our favorite Arrancars, Neltu and Pesci, falls from the sky and kills Ichigo like a meteor. Well, one of them does. The other one misses.
So sad. It was his coming back anime and he's already gone. Just like Yu Yu Hakusho.
Neltu came and was like, fuck the Soul Society. Come help us at Hueco Mundo. You know, where all your enemies live.
And Ichigo just started pressing that one guy's dick and was like, nah, JK, you know who I am. You know what, Chad? Tell them who I am.
They're best friends. They're like childhood friends. Well, high school friends, and he's
Hey,
still
let's be real here. How much longer is Chad in this plot?
I mean, yeah, but that's not the point here, is it? I mean, Orihime's not gonna be here that long, but she's like...
No, this is like they become canon. Of course she's gonna have to come back.
You think Orihime's gonna come back and do something?
Just like Hinata and Naruto, he's gonna come back 1 second, get the shit beaten out of her, and then,
Hinata did way more for Naruto than Orihime ever did for Ichigo.
those are fighting words.
Just read the manga. It's not a matter of like subjective, of like, oh, we can compare this moment with this moment. Orihime doesn't have any moments.
She heals him.
Like once or twice. I'm just saying.
Well, same voice actress, so it's kind of weird for me.
Oh, yeah.
And Ichigo's like, alright, bitches, let's roll out. Ooh, do you want to go? And he had like a little gay tender moment being like, I know you, Uru. I know you're a lazy fat ass who's not gonna come help me. But I didn't want you bitch and moan. And Uru's like, we're friends, so remember this. We are friends. We have grown closer. By the way, I think the main bad guy is... And then Kisuke comes and says, up. We have to reveal this in 20 minutes.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, seriously, why didn't Uru just flat out say, hey, they're Quincy's?
I don't know if Uru knows.
Well, he could have said his game theory still. Again, that's a canon moment where he was about to say, I think your enemies are, and then Kisuke comes and Uru has a heart attack.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Because, I guess so. This is the thing I don't get. I still don't understand the point where, like, Quincy's are bad because they kill souls or they, like, completely eliminate them and that ruins the balance and that could cause the destruction of the soul society and the living world. But it's like, I still don't understand why that happened.
Well, it's kind of like if you have a circle, like a continuous cycle, and then you make a little clog and things aren't going back into the cycle, you're fucked.
But do you need souls to keep the world living or going?
I think they turn into the stupid spiritual power thing, the way. I forget. Every anime.
The Reishi.
The Reishi. The soul's supposed to turn into Reishi.
But do Reishi disappear if there's not enough souls?
Yeah, I don't know, man. The story of Bleach is always so confusing to me. Like, what do you mean you die in the Soul Society?
Right, like, I've seen the explanation so many times, read the manga, and I just never understood. And they never explain it very well. And even, like, Uru's grandpa was like, you know what? The Quincy's deserve to die. And I'm like, holy shit, man.
Did he say that?
He didn't say that exactly, but he agreed with the Soul Reapers that if the Quincy's didn't stop destroying souls, then they were just kind of asking to be eliminated, and it was the like best for what was to come. So that's why, like, Uru has never wanted revenge for the Quincy's. He's only wanted revenge for his grandfather.
Against Mayuri.
Which he technically won.
I mean, technically. Lost his Quincy powers.
Okay, so the gang goes to Hueco Mundo, which is now
What, Sunny and Philly?
Oh, I'm sorry, you want me to say all 6 names?
Yes. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Look, the fruit basket minus Uru plus Urahara, Netsu, and Peshi goes to Hueco Mundo. Okay, I feel bad because we're not going to be able to say these German Quincy names, so I'm just going to say it by their letter, which they kind of glided over in like the intro card of the Quincy that was there. But he was the letter J, and these letters come into play later. Just know that he's J.
Just know there's gonna be 26 Quincy's, and we're gonna have to know all of them.
All 26. And then the German alphabet, because I'm sure none of you are taking German right now. There's like 1,000 letters.
And I don't know if you noticed, 13 court squad, there's a captain, lieutenant, each one. Yeah, each one's gonna have an individual fight with one of the letters of the Quincy's.
Oh my god. How cool would it be if that was true?
Well, already Quincy won. Got rid of the French.
To be fair though, I think each letter might have their own little assistant.
Oh my god, lowercase j.
Anyways, so Hueco Mundo is being led by Tia Harbel, the female Espada. How nice must it be to rule Hueco Mundo? There's no like government. Do you really care what happens to Arrancars? I guess you do. I mean, it seems like Netsu and Pesci seem to like her as a leader, and she seemed to care about them enough to tell them to run.
Imagine being a girl power girl boss for like a year before getting your ass wiped by the Nazis.
Yeah, I mean, like, kind of a lot of shonen series are like that. You're good for like a month, 2 if you're lucky. A time skip, you are lucky as fuck, yo. But other than that, there's just shit always happening. So, we get to see some familiar Arrancar faces. I guess all the female Arrancars really come and fight the J Quincy. This is what I don't understand. Tia Harbel's like 3 bitches were gone, and I'm like, gone doing what?
Oh yes, 3 bitches right there. That's a terrible German accent, but
Oh, that's what you were doing.
I don't know what they were doing. I don't know anything about Hueco Mundo. It seems like a wasteland, but if you have to do weird jobs in hell, that's a lot. not.
Technically, it's not hell, but
It's not
right?
hell? Oh yeah, I forgot there's a real hell now.
Yeah, hell is like where the bad hollows go. Hueco Mundo, I feel like it's more like a purgatory for
Look
like
at
just
you,
lost souls.
Pink Espada.
Yeah, you deserve to be in hell.
You're the worst one out of the bunch.
Actually, if you think about it, if he's not in hell and he was a pretty bad guy, you gotta do some real fucked up shit to go. Who do we know goes to hell? In the regular Bleach series, someone goes to hell.
I mean, I don't know if we want to say it here because that's probably the Bleach one shot. I'll tell you off
No,
screen.
not the one shot.
Oh.
Like in the actual like introductory arc, there's someone who goes to hell. Rukia is like, oh no, this hollow is so evil, he's going to hell.
Gotta be Grand Fisher.
No, I don't think they defeat Grand Fisher.
Grand Fisher comes out. Real final boss, baby.
But basically, the J Quincy defeats the female Arrancars. Ichigo's like, what the fuck? And that's where we end the episode. You know, a bunch of characters. Actually, I do like Nell too. She's cool. She's a centaur.
Okay, this is what I want to say about the bad guys. This arc is clearly written for adults because of all the killing and all the murder, right?
Right.
I don't like how the villain's written because it's so like insulting to the audience of like, hey, we're gonna make this blatantly clear this is the bad guy. First of all, we're gonna make them German. If that's not clear enough for you, we're gonna make them kill their own men.
Hold on. We're not saying Germans in general are evil, but it just seems
A German organization, how about that?
a like Nazi like
Okay.
organization.
We're gonna kill our old men with no like care whatsoever. Oh, you don't think we're evil? We're going to beat up specifically women. Only women for some reason. And oh, you think we're not powerful? How about we get rid of like the villains in the previous arc just to show how powerful we are?
To be fair, I don't think they were that powerful in the previous arc either.
I'm just saying, like in this one episode, it's like beating us over the head. Like, look how strong and evil these people are. It's like that wouldn't bother me if it wasn't for the fact that the main Shaggy dude was like, "Oh, I'm doing this all for peace." So it implies he's doing this for deeper reasons, but he seems really dumb.
It's hard to make a grade 8 moral character.
And I asked you, like, wait, they get better later on, right? These villains? Like, I'm not just stuck with the guy with a stereotypical Nazi haircut and probably one of the worst morally gray characters I've ever seen.
I don't care for the Quincy's as a villain, but there are some like really awesome fight scenes in Bleach. Again, Bleach never been the most well-written series, but it has always been the cool one with the cool powers, the cool characters, and the cool battles. Oh, and a little bit of humor.
I feel like Uru has to step up in this arc to become the main bad guy because I am not interested in these two.
If Uru became the bad guy, you'd all of a sudden be like, alright, I'm back in the game.
Alright, Uru, you're doing this all for peace. Am I right, my man? I saw you in the opening with the Quincy's. I know.
I know that Uru is gonna rise up the ranks and become the main villain, and there'll be a Sasuke Naruto storyline all over again.
That ending could have sucked.
Oh, I mean, if we knew the swords, maybe it'd be better.
Well, no, we recognized all the captain's sword, but then it got to like a graveyard of bitch-ass sword. Those swords after the captain should have been the lieutenants.
Maybe they were all interspersed with each other.
They were all generic sword that they got off eBay.
Nah.
Oh wait, what's your prediction of next week's episode? I hope we kill Jay.
No, Bleach always does like, he meets like an underling. He loses to the underlings. The underlings take something from him. Now the Soul Society's gonna take Ichigo and say, hey, you gotta go fight the Quincy's. And Ichigo goes, yeah, I will, because I lost and they took something from me. Like, it's always like that with Bleach. Because Ichigo lost to Renji, Ichigo lost to,
Yukiura?
no, he lost to the 10th one. Actually, I guess Uka and the 10th one came together to
What's the 10th one again?
the big guy.
Oh, right, him. This big stupid guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, we watched a lot of Bleach Brews, so sometimes I forget that's a real character.
So Ichigo never wins the first fight just to show how strong the enemy is and how much training he needs. And it's like blah blah blah. I don't care.
If I have to look at that Jay's face one more time, I swear I will scream. Until then, I scream now. Bye!